A very good evening from the WA State Futsal Centre in Bibra Lake in Western Australia. It's finals night here at the WA State Futsal Centre. And first up is the Women's State Futsal League final, which will see Stirling FC taking on South Metro. Stirling FC finishing top of the ladder, South Metro finishing second on the ladder. So that's the way it should be when it comes to a grand final. First playing against second. Teams about to make their way out. Both of them are escorting some of their junior futsal members here from the WA State Futsal Centre. And it's just trying to highlight the programs that are taking place here, and that futsal really is a game for all ages. And hopefully some of these young ladies will aspire to play in a grand final in maybe 5, 6 or even 7 years' time. But it's great to see them being acknowledged today. I'm Ashley Morrison, looking forward to bringing you all of the action in this Women's State Futsal League final. Just take a look at the lineups for both teams. For Stirling, Katarina Jukic will be wearing number 1. She'll be in goal. Wearing 3 is Corinne Bangoyan. 8, Nicole Campbell. 7 is Sadie Lawrence. 6, Ella Mastrantonio. 5, Shannon May. 2, Katie Schubert. And 9, Mariana Tabane. Their coach is Adriano Martino. South Metro, while starting in goal, she's wearing number 38, is Noi Pokako. And then we have Eleanor Bates wearing 5, Tiana Bota wearing 3, Alexandra Dirksen wearing 7, Zoe Dewar in 2, Courtney Owen in 6, Caitlin Stevenson in 9, and Emma Yilias in number 8. Their coach is Alex Herrera. Well, it's been another good season for Stirling. They had a really good season. Just dropped the 1 game in their 21 games in the season. And that was a 5-0 loss to Fremantle. And they scored 155 goals, which means 7.5 goals a game. But to be fair, South Metro's second on the ladder. They scored 121 goals, which is just under 6 a game. So you would hope we're going to see some goals in this women's final. When they met in the league competition, they met in the very first game of the summer competition, and Stirling won 9-3. And then in round 8 it was 9-2 in favour of Stirling. But in round 15 it was a little bit closer, 5-0, but still in favour of Stirling. Can South Metro upset the apple cart tonight and get a famous victory over a star-studded Stirling? Kick-off just moments away. And it will be Stirling in the white shirts to kick off. Anxious faces in the green of South Metro. Would be a major upset if they could get a result in this game. Mastrantonio gets an early touch, comes back to her again. Shannon May was looking to pierce a pass through and pick out Nicole Campbell, but it was cut out. Campbell gets the ball now, lifts it to Tabane. Good save by Noi. So Noi having to be alert right from the very start. Tabane again brings the ball down well on her chest. Mastrantonio just sitting as the pivot at the back. Super pass from Tabane to pick out Shannon May, but an equally good tackle coming in from Courtney Owen. Just need to keep a bit of possession now, South Metro. Emma Yillas on the ball. Comes back to Yillas again. Just patience will be the key for them. Owen played the ball forward, wasn't brought under control by Bota. It's back with Stirling now. Stirling in both finals, the men's and the women's, looking to try and do the double. Cutting infield is Tabane, goes back to Shannon May once more. To Tabane, 2 players in front of her. It's stolen. Good block though from Tabane. Turn is there from Bates, but she loses possession. Good work from Bota though to intercept in the midfield. Mastrantonio picks out Campbell. Campbell back to Tabane. ricochets away to Mastrantonio, goes across the area, looking to get a right foot shot away rather, but it was a good covering defence from Courtney Owen. And that will be a corner to South Metro. First corner of the final. Comes across the goal, nobody running in there. It was a good ball in from Eleanor Bates. Mastrantonio clipping the ball forward to Bain again, brings it down on her chest, feeds Campbell. Campbell gets it to Shannon May. Deflection comes off Courtney Owen. Courtney Owen been really busy in this opening 2.5 minutes. Mastrantonio plays it over the side. Comes to Courtney Owen again. Hails from Telford, originally in the UK. Telford, of course, was a new town that was created and is now one of the fastest growing towns in Britain. Shannon May intercepts, breaks forward, shot to the right, Noy saves, helped out, ricochet goes back, and Noy just had to poke it over the goal line. Out for a corner. Comes across, and it was Noy again with a touch to deny Shannon May. Another corner to Stirling, to be taken by Nicole Campbell. Comes back, Mastrantonio feeds it wide to Tabane. Tabane back over halfway, inside her own half. Campbell dispossessed. Chance now, shot, and it's deflected away by Tabane. Came to Bates, and it'll go over the side. Owen into the area it went, back to Owen again. Dispossessed though by Mastrantonio. Stirling, calm build-up. Tabane and Campbell combining. Good little outside flick and straight into the midriff of Noy. Well positioned, the goalkeeper for South Metro. May back to Mastrantonio. Mastrantonio, long range shot, took a bit of a deflection. Campbell, saved by Noy. Good work by the keeper, coming off, getting in the old cricket long barrier position and blocking well with her legs. Bit of space now for Tabane. Noy, full stretch. Well, that was a brilliant save. Another corner. And Noy being kept really busy. The Melville Senior High School former student. Shannon May played it into the legs of Courtney Owen. The longer the game goes and South Metro stay in touch, they'll start to believe. Good dispossession again by Ilias, but Stirling win it back. Campbell feeds May. May looking to feed Campbell again, but intercepted by Bates. Bates feeds it forward. Courtney Owen shoots, saved with the feet by Jukic. Jukic out of her area, has to keep coming. Manages to feed it to Mastrantonio. Noy, and she did well. She came off her line, it hit the post, but she made it so difficult for Mastrantonio. Intercepted by May. May's got Campbell to the right. She feeds her. One touch, across it comes. May can't get the shot away. Just got caught underneath her foot. And South Metro managed to clear its end-to-end stuff. And a little bit of a push in the back. And Noy is on her knees at the other end of the pitch. But what an intercept that was by Borta to stop Shannon May getting the shot away. A lot of times people think goalkeepers have it easy, but indoors in futsal they work hard. May to Mastrantonio, surrounded by green shirts. Feeds it to Tabane. Again, patience being shown by Stirling. Mastrantonio to Tabane, first time. Ilias read that really well. And that was well read by Shannon May, just stopping the pass, getting through to Tiana Borta. A little bit of a shove on Eleanor Bates, but Ilias is going to be pressured, gets away from Tabane. Pass was to no one in particular. Now she's got to defend, and good covering work by her. And that's a good pass, picking out the runner. Bates somehow got a shot away, but it was not quite on target. So Mastro Antonio to Shannon May. 6.5 minutes elapsed, still 13.5 remaining in the first half. 0-0 the score. Noy, the busier of the two keepers, in goal for South Metro. That was well left. Tabane looking to jink inside Bota, but forced back by Eleanor Bates. Good play again by South Metro, working together as a team. Tabane to Mastro Antonio. May, first time to Campbell. Back to May, well read, Ilias again, and now it's a chance for South Metro to break, but just played a little bit too far ahead by Courtney Owen into the path of Bota. But it was 3-on-1, and it was promising for South Metro. Clip forward, Mastro Antonio though, trying to bring it down with her right foot when really it was just too far ahead for her to bring it down on her left. Zoe Dewar on there for South Metro. Bota plays it to nobody in particular. Shannon May calmly. Campbell miscontrols, and it will be all the way through to Noy. Yelas was calling for Dewar to come back. Shot comes in over the crossbar though from Owen. Rolled out by Jukic. Mastro Antonio, first time. Feeds it infield. Sadie Lawrence, back to Sadie Lawrence. Noy denies her and then saves at the second attempt. Well, that was great goalkeeping. Noy was on her heels as she made the first save, but managed to spring forward and close the ball down, and this time Mastro Antonio just pushes it wide. Noy, who's a personal trainer at Real Fitness, showing that she has the fitness. Ilias, one back though by Stirling. Lawrence back to Mastro Antonio. It's the first goal, just high into the left-hand top corner. Nothing Noy could do about that. 11th minute, or rather the 9th minute. And Mastro Antonio finally breaks the deadlock. It'll be interesting to see how South Metro react. They've really been in this match from the very first whistle, and they mustn't drop their heads. Second on the ladder. Sadie Lawrence tries a shot, it's wide. Ongoyen on for Stirling. Owen carries it forward again. Tries a long-range shot straight into the breadbasket of Katarina Jukic. Lawrence clips it wide. Shot comes in. Noy again grabs it at the second attempt to deny Katie Schubert. Good work by Mastro Antonio, putting pressure on Bota. Pays dividends as she dispossesses. Owen came across, but was just a little bit too far ahead of Schubert. Carried forward again by Courtney Owen. Feeds Ilias, looking to feed it back to Owen, but intercepted by Mastro Antonio. Owen did well again to block. Lawrence, good skills from her. Keeps it in possession for Stirling. Didn't make the pass when she saw that it wasn't going to get between the two green-shirted players from South Metro. Van Goyen able to carry it forward. Feeds it across to Schubert. Cut out well again at the back by South Metro. And Dewar. Quick passing again, comes to Dewar now. She lays it ahead into the path of Bota. Bota inside, gets it onto her right foot. Good block by Bangoyan. Mastro Antonio was asked to do a fair bit by Sadie Lawrence. And just for a few seconds it looked as if Stirling were getting rattled at the back. You can see the coach of South Metro, Alex Herrera, urging on his charges. He's just saying that the shot needed to come on the left foot. Burta's effort, not a good one. And now Mastrantonio will carry it forward. Got Schubert to a right, feeds Schubert. It's wide. Neu again came off a line and narrowed the angle, forcing the shot wide. Owen feeds it across to Ilias. Good pass from her across the face of the goal, but just ran out of space was Zoe Dewar. Dewar, who plays outside for Fremantle City. And Goyen, who has been known in some tournaments as Stanbridge. Good shot from her, but again denied by Neu. Well positioned, good hands from her. Ilias, who's been in an all-star team as well. Bangoyan heading it clear, and a little bit of pressure applied by Courtney Owen. Shot comes in, this time it's a brilliant block by Schubert. Mastrantonio got a bit of space. Neu comes out, got a good touch at the edge of the area. And I think it went up into the arm of Mastrantonio. Neu has certainly been the busier of the two keepers, involved in so much. Owen, plenty of touches. Ilias looking up whenever she receives the ball, see what options are on. Took a slight deflection of Mastrantonio. So it will be South Metro ball. It was a fairly tired ball in from the side. Poked forward by Katie Schubert, so it'll still be South Metro ball. We're approaching the final 6 minutes of the first half. Just one goal in it. Can South Metro get an equaliser at half-time? And just trying to get the shot away with the left foot was Zoe Dewar. It was a good layoff in the end, coming from Derrickson. Stirling, good movement, good work again by Owen at the back, cutting out the pass as it made its way to Campbell. Dewar keeping possession to Ilias. Owen again carries forward. Lawrence closed her down. Ilias over halfway for South Metro, but Dewar had just stopped to run. If she'd have kept going, it would have been the ideal pass to the back post. Well, corner has been given. Don't think even South Metro expected that. So Courtney Owen stays deep. Short pass to Ilias. Ilias just slips on the ball, manages to get up and almost brought it under control. Out by Shannon May, so it's still South Metro ball. Comes back now to Owen. Owen jinks onto a left foot. Good pass from her. Finds Dirksen, but Dirksen is dispossessed by Tabane. Tabane, good run and just shoots. And just wide of the right-hand post for Neu as she expelled the air from her cheeks as it went narrowly wide. She knew how close that was. Again, Ilias with a good run but can't find a teammate. Lawrence dummies the shot, keeps possession for Stirling, goes back to Shannon May. Now it's Campbell outside of the foot but wide of the target. Will Stirling rue missing these opportunities? Just under 5 minutes remain. Long range shot. Jukic again using her feet to save. Early pass. Campbell one-on-one with Neu. Lifts it over the keeper but also over the crossbar. So credit to the keeper, off her line quickly, making it difficult for Campbell. Great awareness though by Jukic and a brilliant pass. Sure her brother Andrea, who had a spell at the Glory, would have appreciated that because he had some of the deftest touches you could ever wish to see. Shannon May also had a spell with Perth Glory. Out wide to Campbell. Tabane calling for it, gets it, feeds it back to Campbell. Through the legs, Shannon May. Neu denies her. Long range shot, deflection from May was a good one. Neu was pleased there wasn't much power on that and managed to gather. Jukic with her feet finds Tabane. A little bit of a push in the back from Owen and a second push in the back. Not penalised as Tabane still has possession. Long range shot. Neu right into the midriff. Body fully behind that shot. Poor throw from her though. Shannon May now will feed it out wide. And Mastro Antonio just has to get it from Owen. A little bit of sleep, and Campbell, luckily for South Metro, couldn't bring it under control. Metro appear to be getting a little bit tired late in this first half. Comes to Mastro Antonio again. Didn't really get the power or the direction she would have hoped. Now Campbell gets a chance. Feeds Mastro Antonio back to Shannon May. And May makes it 2-0. And really, Ilias was left alone along with Noy. Nobody helping out at the back for South Metro. And they were stretched. 2-0 to Stirling, the defending champions. Well, they scored in the 9th minute, and they've scored late in the second half of the first half, if that makes sense. Just under 2.5 minutes remaining. So looking to get in front of the goal is Eleanor Bates. A little bit of a push from Jukic. Shot will come in, it's deflected, closed down by Ella Mastro Antonio. Shot comes in, Ilias just wide. If that had gone in, Ilias looking very pained at the moment. I'm sure that's more the scoreline. Ever combative Emma Ilias wouldn't want to be losing, and knows that against Stirling you have to take every opportunity. Chance again for Stirling, and Noy denies them. That's a good save. Very unselfish by Nicole Campbell, feeding Shannon May. But May denied by Noy, not once but twice. Campbell again. Good pass, picks out Tabane. Tabane skipping away infield, but dispossessed well by Eleanor Bates. Ilias to Owen. Dirksen, first time pass back to the heart of her defence, looking to pick out that. Good work from Bates. Bates tried to shoot, but blocked. Mastro Antonio and Tabane. Tabane pulling wide, and that's what Stirling do so well. They use the width of the court to great advantage. Campbell now in the wide position. Tabane is on the left-hand side, looks to curl a ball in, and it's it came back to May. It's going to be a corner, but Eleanor Bates just caught out of position, almost presented it on a plate to Shannon May. Dirksen now looks to feed it, but gives it to May. Cut out well by Ilias. Ilias, two players in front of her, gets on the right foot, shot comes in, and she forces a save out of Jukic. Stung the palms of the Stirling goalkeeper, and just lifted too high by Eleanor Bates. Half time, just 10 seconds away. Crowd counting down. It's filling up here at the WA State Futsal Centre. Tabane looking to turn, get a shot away. Noyes saves with her feet. And the whistle goes for the end of the first half. And it's been a really spirited performance by South Metro. They were in it up until the 9th minute, when Mastro Antonio opened the scoring for Stirling, and then Shannon May doubled the tally in the 17th minute. So at half-time, it's Stirling FC 2, South Metro 0. And the players making their way back out for the second half of this Women's State Futsal League final summer competition. Stirling FC in the white, leading South Metro by 2-0. Ella Mastrantonio and Shannon May, the two goal scorers. Can South Metro find a way back? They were second in the league to Stirling. Stirling only losing one game all season. It's all about belief. Alex Herrera, their coach, was urging them on in the break. He's a specialist in player mentality, so if ever they were going to be testing his abilities, it'll be now. Mastrantonio, good pass, and it's an early goal coming from Katie Schubert. Just 25-30 seconds into the second half. And that's not the start that South Metro would have wanted. Schubert ecstatic, and why wouldn't you be? Goal in the final is always something to remember. Ilias under a bit of pressure to Owen. Owen feeds it to Bates. Bates, a little bit of a shove from Bangoyan. But it's Schubert again, long range shot. Noy, well, I think that was going to hit the post. It probably wasn't going to go in, but you can't take any risks. Stirling not committing players. Comes back to Sadie Lawrence. She feeds Mastrantonio. Bangoyan. Back to Mastrantonio, clipping it forward. Good header coming from Courtney Owen. Just needs a little bit of consolidation from South Metro. Oh, and space allowed again at the top of the area. Noy, brilliant! Schubert, well, she thought she was just going to pop that in, and Noy appeared out of nowhere. So it is a corner to Stirling. Once again, all the players outside. What a volley that was! Well, Sadie Lawrence, if that had gone in, it would have been outstanding, but who denies it? Once again, it's Noy. No doubt who the player of the match is in this game so far. It is the South Metro goalkeeper, Bangoyan. Clever pass. It caught Eleanor Bates, who didn't even see it. She was just running back to try and cover. Bangoyan brings it down just inside South Metro half, skips away from Bota, across the face of goal it goes. Schubert is just loitering at the top of the area. And clipped on the angle from Bates, who turns straight away to the coach to explain what she was trying to do. Mastrantonio. Closed down by Tiana Bota. Bangoyan clipping it forward. Bates first time, now here's a chance. Bota looking for the runner, Ilias, but great movement by Mastrantonio. Bursts forward and shoots just wide. Well, that too would have been a special goal. Mastrantonio had to speed across to take the ball away from Ilias. Now it's Lawrence, feeds Mastrantonio. Lawrence kept running. Defender didn't go with her, that was Owen. Just stayed in her position, but it is Bota now getting forward, laves it back. Bates will get a second chance, puts it onto her left, shoots. Brilliant block by Bangoyan. Just not pulling the trigger quick enough, South Metro, and that time lifted too high by Courtney Owen. Schubert. Bangoyan helps it forward to Mastrantonio. Bangoyan, of course, an addition to the Stirling lineup. Usually a regular appearance in finals, and Schubert, with a goal poacher's predator-like instincts, manages to force a corner. And it's somehow stayed out. Well, I think Mastrantonio thought she'd got a second. Noy saved it with her heel. It spun across the goal line and went past the post, and it's now Mastrantonio breaking up yet another attack, slips it to Lawrence. Noy comes out, good calmness from Lawrence, but equally good defending coming from Ilias, covering her goalkeeper. No wonder the packed house were applauding that. Good play on the attack and a brilliant save by the defender, covering her keeper. Ilias feeds it forward. Courtney Owen. Back to Emilias. And she just lifts it into Sadie Lawrence. Lawrence feeling aggrieved. Eleanor Bates shoots it through. Schubert blocks. Schubert, who was the Player of the Year in the 11-a-side, the Football West Player of the Year, apparently was very surprised to win that award, playing for UWA Nedlands. Blocks again, Schubert, and was that a ricochet? It is in fact a Stirling ball. Adriano Martino, the coach, was pleading that it be their ball. Van Goyen. AJ Martino, who's been missing from the men's game because of a dislocated patella, getting his kicks now as a coach. Brilliant. Noy again denies Lawrence. Now a chance. She played it well forward. Owen keeps it in play, helps it forward. Just a little bit on her heels was Borta. Owen feeds it now to Dewar. Dewar was looking for Borta. Borta did well to get it back to Dewar. Then just falling on the ground was Schubert. Schubert and Dewar in a tussle on halfway, and Dewar just blocking the run of Schubert. Owen with Tabane, deflection to the back post. It'll be a corner. Can South Metro get a goal? It's a shot, but it's high from Zoe Dewar into the roof of the WA State Futsal Centre. Tabane to Lawrence. Back to Lawrence, back to Tabane, across it comes. Noy denies Mastrantonio with another brilliant save. Mastrantonio wanting to get on with things from the corner. Lifts it over the top. Lawrence had to do a lot of work to get that down. It just bounced rather high. Bates dispossessed by Lawrence. It's been given away. Campbell, calm as you like, gives it back to Mastrantonio. Now it's stolen. Bates trying to get forward. She had Borta there, but unfortunately couldn't find her, and it's back now with Stirling. Tabane slowing things down, combining well, as she does so often with Ella Mastrantonio. Lawrence back to Mastrantonio. Tabane pulled wide, creating width. Now cuts infield, shoots just wide of the right hand post. So I think we've got ourselves a timeout called by Stirling. So 3-0, 12 minutes remaining. South Metro, who finished second on the ladder, can they find a way back? They've battled hard in this match, but that quick goal coming from Katie Schubert, who also played for the Perth Glory women, is maybe the difference now between winning and losing. The 3-0 makes it just that little bit harder. Alex Herrera trying to get his girls to just lift. They got 12 minutes, one goal, and then they give themselves a lifeline. Question is, where's that goal going to come from? Katarina Jukic really only been tested at full stretch on one occasion. So Noy to get us back underway. Almost given away straight away by Owen. And it is Mastrantonio to Tabane. Tabane cuts infield. Good tackle by Bates. Borta has Bates. Short pass from her. Good save by Jukic. Going back into her goal. That was an outstanding save to deny Bates. Shannon May just took the deflection off Tabane and now feeds Mastrantonio. Stirling just easing forward rather than going forward at pace. Tabane's header not going quite where she wanted, although it did find Shannon May, and she may tell us that's where she intended it to go. Bit of a push in the back from Owen again. Tabane, long range shot. Noy watched it all the way into the crowd behind her goal. Owen finds Bates. Bates turn, but Mastrantonio comes back. And it's gone off Bates, so it'll be a Stirling ball from the side. Just under 11 minutes remaining. Stirling in white, leading by 3-0. They won the Winter Championship. They are leading in this grand final. Looking to go back-to-back. Shannon May feeding Nicole Campbell. Mastrantonio cleans up back to May. Touch from Owen on the way through. Now it's Campbell, but it was just too far ahead of Mastrantonio. Owen. South Metro clipping it forward. Jukic, though, claims it with ease. Across the face of goal. Again, it was good work by Noy. She just narrowed that angle, came off her line. Owen wanting a run. The run coming from Dirksen. Dewar back to Owen. Dewar, heavy touch, finds Dirksen, but good defending by Mariana Tabane. Owen, Dewar, first time pass, was looking for the run of Owen, and now over the top, a good defending coming back from Tiana Borta. Dewar working hard. Borta and Dewar trying to close Stirling down at the back. Mastrantonio, that would have been outrageous, but Tabane on the angle, drilled it low. Noy exposed and had no cover at the back post. 4-0 to Stirling. Mariana Tabane gets her first goal in this final. And you feel that that may well be that. South Metro, as I mentioned it at the beginning, lost their last game in round 15, 5-0. They lost the 2 games prior to that in the league competition, 9-2 and 9-3 to Stirling. It's not going to be a score like that, you feel. And certainly South Metro have contributed to a really exciting final. There's still 8.5 minutes left, plenty of time for goals as across the face it comes to Bain again. And Noy, did she get a touch? Yes, she did. So it will be a corner. It's just most of the play at the moment is in the South Metro defensive half. Mastrantonio was wanting the dink over the top, came to Nicole Campbell. Shannon May back to Mastrantonio. Good pressure being applied and may pay dividends. Jukic had to stretch to deny Borta. So can South Metro get a goal? Borta with a shot, claiming a deflection off Tabane. It will be another corner. Comes back, drilled low. Shannon May just blocks and it goes out over the side. Just a couple of feet to the left and Alex Dirksen may well have got a touch, and South Metro's first goal. So I think Emma Ilias has been given a card. Didn't see what that was for. I can only assume it was something said to the officials. Shot came in from Lawrence and that was just over the bar. Sadie Lawrence, not a bad effort. Went to John Curtin College, plays for Queen's Park. Also played for the WA women's side, the Black Swans. Tabane being closed down by Owen, playing Much more forward roll. Back to Lawrence. Pressure applied. Campbell clips it forward. Almost took out our camera. Don't want that to happen. We had that a couple of seasons ago, and it was a very expensive exercise. Shannon May to Tabane. Tabane somehow got that to May. Noy comes out, comes back to Tabane, and she adds a fifth. There was again absolutely nothing the keeper could do. A good block, but the ricochet just went back to Tabane, who side-footed it into the net. 5-0 now to Stirling. Smiles on the faces of the Stirling players. They know they have one hand on the trophy. South Metro playing for pride. They've really contributed to an exciting final as Ilias runs into the taller figure of Nicole Campbell. Owen to Ilias. Ilias trying to get back past Campbell. Couldn't. Comes to Shannon May via Campbell. Shot in. Noyes saves again. Not cleared first time, but cleared eventually. Lawrence to May. Back to Lawrence. Back to May. Feeds Lawrence. Good defence again from Owen. She's been fairly solid. Comes to Tabane. Tabane, one defender to beat. Noy comes out. That was a brilliant save, but it will be a goal. And again, there was just the one defender at the back for South Metro. So 6-0 now to Stirling. I was going to say the save from Noy was behind her initially, but the deflection was just never going to make it easy. It came off Caitlin Stevenson, and it was the easiest of finishes for Sadie Lawrence. Van Goyen comes on. She'll want to get a goal. Doesn't get that many in futsal. Tends to play in the defensive role. Noy again saves to deny Campbell. Sharp save to her right. Dispossessed, and Stirling almost had possession again. Alex Dirksen feeds Ilias. Good pass to Owen. Back to Ilias. Van Goyen, though, read it well, even though she'd shot past it. One back by Ilias. She cuts back. Van Goyen again, body on the line. Blocks Ilias. It looked like it was going to be a nasty challenge coming back from Ilias. She's screaming at her teammates. Lawrence shoots. Noy, near post, somehow kept that out. She was moving across her goal and it was arrowing in at the near post, but Noy keeps it out. And going into the area, the ball comes back to Campbell though. Campbell was looking to feed it down the line to Lawrence. Tabane wanders into the centre circle. Feeds Lawrence. Lawrence back across the goal. Shot comes in, blocked initially, blocked a second time by Noy. First block coming from Stevenson. And a timeout has been called with just 3 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock. And it is Stirling who are all smiles. 6 of the best for them at the moment. Nothing for South Metro, and it's quite remarkable when you consider that Stirling in their season average 7.3 goals a game, and even in the finals they are still getting up to those levels. And they won their semi-final 6-1 against Fremantle, and they've scored 6 goals in the final today. We'll have the men's final coming up very soon, and that will see Stirling going for the double in the men's and the women's, taking on Murdoch Warriors, and that will be a belter of a game. That's why we have an absolutely jam-packed house here at the WA State Futsal Centre. Without a doubt, in many people's minds, the best futsal competition in the country. The results by the WA teams would back up that statement. And congratulations to the staff here on putting together such a wonderful competition. South Metro back out on the pitch, AJ Martino just sorting out which players are on for these final 3 minutes for Stirling. Schubert is back out there, Bangoyan, Mastrantonio and Campbell. And Jukic, well, she's been under the bar all night for Stirling. I do feel that Schubert's goal was the turning point so quickly after the half-time break. It was just 24 or 25 seconds after the break, and that was the killer for South Metro, who'd gone in at 2-0 at half-time. If they'd managed to get one, or the first goal in the second half, they may well have had a little bit of a hope. Cole Campbell dispossessed by Ilias, and Owen still trying to create something. She loses out to Schubert and then pushes it over the side. Bangoyan will take the ball from the side. A good pass from her to Mastrantonio. She was dispossessed, but ricochet comes off Eleanor Bates. Mastrantonio again looking up as she receives the ball, picks out Bangoyan. Mastrantonio skips past one, trying to get past two. There may well be a huge roar if South Metro can get a goal. Bangoyan, well, she got lucky there. A little bit of an overcommitment by Ilias, but it's back with Ilias now. Ilias forced towards the corner, shot comes in, Jukic well placed. Oh, Schubert through the legs of Dirksen. Bangoyan back to Mastrantonio. Bates putting on pressure. She still manages to pick out Bangoyan, who was being squeezed by Ilias. Campbell, plenty of time. Finds Mastrantonio. Bates, well, she dispossessed Mastrantonio, but then left the ball behind, and Mastrantonio sweeps up. Well, that was a gilt-edged opportunity. And Eleanor Bates, when she watches that back, will go, what happened there? I should have scored. So it'll be a Stirling ball from the corner. Comes back to Schubert. Tabane is pulled wide. It comes to her now from Shannon May. Mastrantonio was square for Tabane. Shot comes in and a good save by Noy. Was, of course, Mastrantonio started the scoring in the 9th minute. Blocked Schubert. And Dewar just robbed as she looked to go past the last defender. Free kick has been given against Katie Schubert. She can't believe it. Facial expression says it all, as well as the shake of the head. Bates just getting underneath that again. She was trying, I think, to pick out the run of Zoe Dewar at the back post, but Dewar is a fairly short player, let's put it that way. Owen again to Bates. Bates looking to feed it forward. Good positioning by Schubert. Mastrantonio is 1-on-2. Feeds it now to Tabane. Tabane on the angle into the midriff of Noy. Noy bowls the ball forward. Schubert brought it under control. Great tackle from Dewar. And Ilias's shot is blocked by Jukic. She carries it forward. Mastrantonio back to Jukic. Jukic dispossessed by Bates. There's no goalkeeper. Jukic pulled the shirt. Well, and then it's played into the roof by Schubert. And Jukic with a big smile on her face, panting a little bit. But you can afford to come forward in that situation. And that is the final whistle as the fans come onto the pitch. It's another victory for Stirling FC in the Women's State Futsal League. Ella Mastrantonio opened the scoring in the 9th minute. Shannon May made it 2-0 at half-time. And then it was Katie Schubert with a goal just 24 seconds into the second half that made it 3-0. A double from Mariana Tabane. And then the icing on the cake came from Sadie Lawrence. The final score, Stirling FC 6, South Metro 0. Stirling FC, the champions.